So in this video, I'm going to be telling you a shocking secret, a shocking rumor that is going to change everything. And it's going to be the reason why battery swap stations and the battery swap network is worth trillions of dollars. And it's something that you guys probably did not expect, did not think about. And it solves a very big problem with battery swap. A couple of hours ago, I told you guys about this stock UPXI, and it is already up 33% as of recording this video. Every now and then, I'll be posting some trade setups worth looking at over on Discord and on my YouTube channel. And battery swap does have its own problems. For example, today, right now, here I am at the swap station. There's two people in line, 20-minute wait. There's actually a couple more NIOs also in line after me as well. Even during Chinese New Year, at certain swap stations, you have the situation where a lot of NIOs go there to swap at the highway swapping area, and they're all lined up, and the lineup is very, very long, and they're waiting for the batteries to be fully charged. So we talked about this other problem that NIO also has, and it's the fact that there just isn't enough fully charged batteries or different capacity batteries. For example, there might be a couple of 100 kilowatt hour battery packs that are full, but the 75 kilowatt hour battery packs aren't full, and you have a situation where you have a lot of people lining up. And also because of the fact that there are going to be so many new battery packs coming out in the future, 125 for the ET9, 150 semi-solid state battery pack, and then the 50 kilowatt hour city range battery pack, and then you have the 75 and the 100 that you have right now. And on top of that, you also have the Alps sub-brand, which is going to have also two more battery packs with different capacities. And you're thinking, what the hell? How are they going to fit so many different battery packs into this one station? Even if they have like 23 slots, it's sort of the more battery varieties you have in the swap station, the lesser amount of each battery that you have over there. So you might only have like 4 of each battery type, and that means longer lineup potentially. But I was told this crazy secret rumor that is already actually being implemented at certain swap stations, and it is the fact that some batteries are software locked to a specific capacity. You heard me right. Certain 100 kilowatt hour battery packs are software locked to only 75 kilowatt hour available, and they're being swapped onto the NIOs, and it's basically a 75 kilowatt hour battery pack, and people don't know that it's actually a 100 kilowatt hour battery pack. So it's pretty crazy. Software locking is the key. So we might actually even see the 75 kilowatt hour battery pack be software locked down to 50 kilowatt hour for the city range version, and essentially NIO was able to have every single standard range battery pack be able to go down and offer 50 kilowatt hours software locked for the cheaper battery pack essentially. So that means all battery packs in the future, all right, and some of them do have different charging speeds, etc. Like the 125 is going to be charging a lot faster, but it does mean that the different battery capacities are capable to be software locked, so that there's going to be flexibility with the different battery packs. You don't have to wait for the specific battery pack that you want. It could be just another one with higher capacity but software locked down to your capacity, which is quite mind-blowing. And this is what I've heard. And apparently, according to some NIO owners, they have swapped onto some of these battery packs with weird, funky range. Like the amount of kilometer range that they have on the car isn't what's supposed to be. It's a bit more than what they usually get with the standard range battery pack, and that to them, all right, that to them tells them that it's actually a 100 kilowatt hour battery pack locked down to 75. So it could be actually happening. I personally have not actually experienced this, all right, myself, so I can't say for sure that it's gonna happen, but know for the fact that they can do that. And software unlocking, this is something that's not too new, it's not too special. You know, we've heard about Tesla having the rear seat heating be a software unlock, which is quite crazy. They install everything, the hardware for rear seat heating, but you have to pay to have it software unlocked. Or Mercedes with a car's rear wheel steering, also software unlocked with a monthly subscription, which is quite crazy. And also, of course, famously NIO's own NAD, the LiDAR system, NIO autonomous driving. Right now, NOP Plus is also pretty much software unlocked, subscription based. The hardware is already there, but if you want to use the software, you got to pay more. So it could totally be a situation where this 50 kilowatt hour battery pack that's going to just be much cheaper, allowing everybody to buy a NIO at a cheaper price point. But that's actually just the 75 kilowatt hour battery pack, software locked down to 50. And Dr. Shenfei, head of NIO Power, has said that in the future, swap stations will be just like gas stations. You come in and you choose what kind of battery pack you want, 96 or 98 or 92, basically a reference to gasoline with the different varieties of gasoline. And it is essentially what we're seeing, all right? We're seeing that essentially work out with NIO's 100 or 75, and soon they do have to build swap stations with bigger capacities. And I know some of you guys said multi-bay swap stations. I think that really defeats the purpose because you want to have more batteries inside the swap station. So perhaps instead of a multi-bay swap station, have multiple swap stations, all right? For example, at some of the highway swap stations that I went to on my trip here to Fujian in Fuqing, some of the swap stations, there was one swap station over here, and then right across in the other direction of the highway, there was also another swap station. So there's two swap stations, but going different directions. So it's much better for them to implement something like this, where you have one swap station over here on this side of the road, another swap station on the other side of the road, and that would be a much better solution. So you got to understand that swap stations are going to be essentially the replacement for gas stations in the EV age. And gas stations, of course, you have to have different reservoirs for different types of gasoline, right? 92, 96, 98, different octane levels. With swap stations, yes, you still have the different battery pack capacities, but soon in the future, because of software locking and being locked down in capacity, you could have just basically one battery pack, and that could be like 50, 75, and 100 basically software locked. And that is something that's pretty damn crazy to think about, man. This is how the swap network and even the public swap network is going to really be like $1 trillion thing, man. Imagine these swap stations everywhere, not just NIO swap stations, but the public ones that can be used by NIO, the sub-brand, and all these other guys, the partners, Geely, Chang'an, Cherry, etc. They can all use that. It's going to be like just gas stations in the EV age, essentially. And this is next level stuff, right? Battery capacity being software locked, which is quite insane to think about. Quite insane. So, it's been a good 15 minutes, and a couple of NIOs have swapped and gone. There's another one there. This guy's getting swapped, this EC6, and then there's still like 6 minutes left for waiting. But you guys can tell, in this battery swap is still much faster than charging, despite having to line up. I wouldn't be able to charge to full capacity within 20 minutes. It would take me like an hour. Swapping is definitely the way to go. And lining up, you guys got to think about it this way. Lining up isn't a problem, all right? It shows that something is very popular. You see lineups at gas stations. Does that mean that there's something wrong with the gas station? No. So you got to think about it this way, all right, with these lineups. So you got to change your mind about that, all right? As always, stay safe, stay healthy. Peace out.